Hey, it's Regina from Eat Travel Life, and today we are making apple muffins with sour cream that are oh so good. Let's go ahead and get started. Here are the ingredients that you'll need to make these muffins. 2 days later, and there's only two left. Start out by taking your apples, peeling them, and chopping them into about 1 inch, half-inch size pieces, and add a little butter and brown sugar to a pan. And we're going to try to cook these down a little bit, and then we'll add cinnamon. And once we've done that, we will let these cool. We are going to use these in the muffins, but this prep helps. If you don't want to do all this, you can just cut up the apples and put them into the batter. That's just fine. Or you can use a can of pie filling. And we also add cinnamon, and they will look like this. Then we'll cool them. Next, we will add in the flour, and we will add in 2 cups of that. We'll add in the baking powder and a little bit of cinnamon. Add to your heart's content on this. This was about a teaspoon. Probably could do 3 or 2 and it would be good. And then add in your sugar and mix that in. Next, we will go ahead and stir that all together, and we are going to work in the wet ingredients. Go ahead and you've melted butter and then you've let it cool. Didn't tell you that in advance, sorry. I like to let it cool. And then we will take an egg and we will mix that up and add it into the batter as well. I had a tiny little egg, so I used another tiny egg to make an egg and mix it in. You just need one good sized egg, but we've got our own chicken, so ours are odd shaped sometimes or sized. Once that is added, we are going to add in sour cream. And this is going to keep your muffins moist and make it delicious and keep it from drying out. If you don't want to use sour cream, you could definitely use yogurt. And I would use a vanilla or a plain flavor. What kind of fat? That's up to you. After that, I'm going to grab the hand mixer. Can you believe it? I'm not using the power mixer, the KitchenAid. That's because we want to mix this just till it's mixed and then stop. You don't want to over mix this or your dough will be tough and you won't have fluffy muffins. So that's one of the ways that you do that. So I'm just going to incorporate all of the sour cream and the butter all in with the eggs and get that mixed in there and scrape it down. And then we're going to add in the apple pie filling. And I will tell you, when I added this in and then turned the mixer on in a second, that wasn't a really good decision. What's a good decision is just to fold those in by hand, because it's just easier on the dough, and you don't want, like I said, don't overmix it. That's over mixing it a little bit. So I stopped, and I used about 2 cups of apples. That's about 3-ish apples or so. And that was the perfect mix for me. If you want more apples, add more apples for sure. And here's where I added in more apples because I really wasn't seeing all the apple pop. And these are apple sour cream cinnamon muffins. You know, you want to make sure you have good apple flavor, and all the little caramelization that was doing with the syrup there, include that. That'll keep your apples moist as well. And then I folded them in, and I wore gloves because I knew this was going to be messy. Um, and I wasn't in the mood to be perfect. I was in the mood for apple muffins. So let me know in the comments, do you have a favorite muffin? Because I have made like several different ways to make apple muffins and blueberry and all of that, and cranberry and even corn dog muffins and corn dogs. So let me know in the comments what your favorite kind is. But we're just folding that in, and we are going to now put this in the muffin pans. Preheating your oven to 350 degrees, if I didn't tell you that already. And I am going to line the muffin tins. And the key to having puffy, delicious muffins, found it online, and I wanted to try it out, is taking your muffin pan in every other hole gets a muffin in it that allows the muffins to expand, and they get nice and big and delicious, and they're not crowded in there. and it works. You'll see at the end how big they were. We are going to fill this up to the top of the muffin liner. I'm not using silicone ones, but if you've got those, you can. And I did not spray them. And we are going to do every other one. And this makes about 15, 18 muffins, depending on how much batter you put in each one. So let me just speed this up while I'm filling them. I'm going to go back once they're filled and verify that they're all filled about the same. And if they're not, we're going to add a little bit here and there to make sure they're even. And we're going to bake these at 350 for 25 to 30 minutes. We want them to come out. I'm going to check them with a toothpick to make sure that the toothpick comes out clean, and they'll be done. I checked them there. They needed a little bit more time. And this is what they look like when they were done. They were just a hint of golden brown, and they were so good. There's only 2 left now after me recording this video. Thanks so much for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe, and have a wonderful day, and let me know what your favorite muffin is in the comments below. Have a great day.